with a great little company called Fix-It Sticks. Now, Fix-It Sticks started in the bicycle world, and it was used to tune up spokes and things of that nature on your bicycle so you can keep it running on the road, to have a small and compact set of tools. Now here we're talking about precision rifle community, and a lot of us run these field matches. So we're out in the middle of nowhere, and every so often something comes loose, or we have to rectify a problem in our rifle out in the middle of nowhere. Well, we don't want to carry too much, so a nice compact setup is good. Now what I have here is kind of my all-in package. So I have my Fix-It Sticks driver, a bunch of different bits that I use for different scopes and chassis and things of that nature, and a various assortment of torque limiters. So each one of these have a different inch-pound setting, so I can use those to torque the rifle consistently and accurately depending on which part I'm trying to torque. I also have an AR tool here, so the XLR Industries chassis I run. It has a buffer tube castle nut on some of them, and this is that spanner wrench to tighten that up if need be. But what I'm really here to talk about is what's in this little black bag. Now this bag is about 8 inches long, and in its thickest portion, it's about 1 inch thick. And if we open it up, we've got this neat little driver here, and then a tube where normally we could have other accessories and parts and things of that nature. Right now it has this small threaded flat item that we're going to figure out once we open this up. And we have, if you haven't guessed by now, a very good cleaning rod kit. So these are about 6.5 inches long each, 6 total, stainless steel, and this stuff is tough. It's not like the cheap aluminum stuff for a modular cleaning rod kit that you may be used to seeing. It has a couple different spacers in here. So for example, this is for the small bore, for those 6mm guys like myself, and then they have these larger ones for those big bullets. At the end is this tip, and it's got a flat tip on it, and this is great for if you have to knock out a stuck piece of brass. So how many times have you been at a match and you see some guy scrambling around looking for a cleaning rod, and then half the time they end up breaking the cleaning rod trying to bang out a piece of brass because it got stuck? Well, here you can make this about 36 inches long, which is normally more than enough for any rifle to bang out a piece of brass, and it has this flat piece already that comes with it, so you're not going to screw the whole thing up when you do it. Now, how do you utilize that? Just like every other modular kit, you thread them together, and then there's this fancy little spinning device here. So if you are going to use a cleaning jag and clean it out, it'll spin freely. So you just thread this thing on, and you say, well, there's no good handle for it. Well, Fix-It Sticks has you covered. So you can utilize your normal Fix-It Sticks driver as your T-handle. So that comes off, this comes over here, slaps in place, and then we just thread this thing back on, and we're good to go. Whatever length we need, hold on to this, and it spins nice and freely, so it's not just some rickety thing. Good quality, tough materials, and exactly what you need in an emergency out at a match when you have a stuck case. Thanks.